What's that? That's not smoke, is it? Hey guys, and welcome back to FSX FSPassengers. So we are once again back in the Drawyah DO228 and we'll be flying from Glasgow to Edinburgh. So again, still excited from last week, finally actually having this aircraft in the company. And today should be an absolutely great flight. So let's start the flight and get everything up as normal. So 9 passengers at gates, load them all up. A bit of cargo. Like I said, I will change the thing by next week hopefully. So stay tuned for that, and otherwise here's the passenger list if you guys are interested. Otherwise set destination, which is Echo Golf Papa Hotel, and according to Active Sky this could take us 8 minutes and 50, about 15, 10, about 25 minutes, half an hour. Let's go half an hour. So we will set destination.
Destination set.
Actually, now we'll go for 25 minutes. That makes more sense, to be fair. 25, because I know it's... wow, why am I mind taking this long to do simple maths? 8 plus 15, which is 23, so yeah, 25.
Destination set.
Real time, no, just load immediately.
Check.
Go for usual, so I think it was 190, 194, 105, wasn't it? Sorry, no, yeah, it was 90, 94, 105. Start flights. And let's get the aircraft done, set up and ready to go. So back into cockpit. Just want to check one thing quickly. In-flight reports. We're Delta Alpha 238. So if I connect to VATSIM, we are D228. I'm not actually too sure the type code for Drawyah 228. I'm gonna have to check that in their guide at some points. But we'll connect for now and set the aircraft up ready to go. So first things first, we will turn on the battery. Leads onto the lights, so anti-collision, strobes not yet, navigation, surface lights to logo, landing lights not yet, interior lights, turn them all on, that stays at day, seatbelts no smoking, that can also turn on now, pitot, inlets, prop, windshields, turn on de-icing, and I believe we can now start setting up the engine as well. So fuel pumps on, lower the wind shield, and start up the engine. So start engine 2 first. Make sure parking brake is set, because this aircraft does like to go full power, as you guys know. And that hasn't worked. Just make sure I've not done something wrong there quickly. Yeah, set as a start, so that's on rich. That should have done it. But I'm not too sure why. Fuel pump, crossfeed off. Alright, set it to grounds. There we go. Rookie error. There we go. Engine 2 will now start up. Completely mind blank there, that's fine. Engine 2 starting up. Then let's stabilise. Start up engine 1. Start and enrich. Turn on the engine limiters whilst we're at it. Yeah, as you guys know, this does have a really powerful startup, and just both engines stick at 100% torque for about 20 seconds or so after startup. So let those calm down, then we'll raise the feather to high, which will be ready for takeoff. And whilst we wait for that to happen, let's check out which runway we'll take off from. So based on runways, candidates for takeoff 05. That is fine, and we'll be landing on 06. Both engines calm down now. So one thing I don't get about this aircraft, it takes forever for the engines to calm down once you turn them on. Otherwise, just make sure the rest of the plate's set up. So power onto the GPS. Turn on the FMC, that'll be preset in the FSX flight planner. That's fine. We'll be climbing to 6,000 feet. You see the plane slightly shaking actually, thanks to the high power. climbing 1,500. Down here we turn on the yaw dampener. Flight direction come on. Lower flaps to 2. Now really just waiting for these engines to calm down. They don't normally take this long, to be fair. There you go, right. Engine 2 has calmed down. Engine 1 still at full power. Hopefully soon that will come down. Don't get it, that's still on 100%. There you go. There we go, engine 1's finally coming down. Right, so we can now start taxi to runway 5. So we'll announce that on VATSIM. DA238 is taxiing to runway 05 at what's the airport? Echo Golf. Don't even know the IC Echo for this airport. Papa Foxtrot. Alright, so taxi lights can come on. Surface light set to logo. Yep, we can now taxi to runway. Raise the wind visor, and off we go. Actually, figure out where runway 5 is. The fun part. So I know we can turn around here, because the exit to the taxiway is just behind us. Careful not to roll the door near. Runway 5 is left 1. So we'll test into the runway here. Now that we're taking off, and then we'll be flying towards Edinburgh. So Glasgow to Edinburgh, quite a larger flight, I guess. If you think about like where we're flying to Scotland as well. And with flight time now 23 minutes left to go, we should get there, no problem. The only thing we can really question is like maybe the approach, because we do have to fly up to the north a bit more, so to the south even. Got ourselves an ILS approach, see if it works for us this time. Otherwise, yeah, the Drawyah Airlines DO228. Love this thing. Just love this thing. Alright, we'll take this turn off here onto the runway. Yeah, one thing I think maybe you guys have noticed is like the random little graphical glitches you sometimes get. Not too sure why, that only ever happens around like Scotland and places. I'd like to figure out how to fix that, but I'm not too sure if that's possible. Right, we'll stop here because, yeah, it's enough takeoff fine, so... Set parking brake, now it's taking off. DA238 is at Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot. Now departing runway 05. Now enter the runway, and then wait for the co-pilot's call out as we rotate. So yeah, spool up the engines, and off we go. We could have gone over there to start up the takeoff roll, but that wasn't really too necessary, I guess. The O228 doesn't need that much speed at all to take off. So yeah, let's line up the centre of the runway. Plenty of runway left, there go a few graphical glitches there. Full throttle, and let the co-pilots do his call-outs. V1. Rotate. Pause time clear up. Set up autopilot, so come on with altitude select and navigation. GPS first. And then turn on nav, there we go. And the aircraft should now be in control, so start raising up the flaps as well. And now we have it, another takeoff, V2, another takeoff with Drawyah TO228. Something to do with water gen, there really is some sort of issue with the scenery. I mean, just like the random spikes, I don't get it. Doesn't happen anywhere else in the simulator, just in Scotland. I mean, I remember when I was recording the Ryanair Edinburgh departure video, I had so much trouble getting that recorded because of the random spike glitches. Something maybe to do with memory, I'm not too sure. But I'll try my best to have a look and hopefully get that sorted, because if I'm flying in Scotland the next few weeks, that's just going to eventually get annoying, really. So, as well as getting a new flight model in FSPassengers, hopefully I can get this sorted out as well. It's this guy in a Ryanair A321. He's just landed no matter what. Got an A320 over here, not sure what you are. Actually, I'm pretty check from the tail number. EasyJet. Oh, is this Edinburgh? Yes, this is Edinburgh. Fair enough. And then an MD-11 who's just gone out of range. Right, so once you do get to cruising altitude, which is 6,000, about halfway there, I can then pull back the, oh no, there's a high, and once I'm at cruise altitude, I can then set that to cruise. Yeah, I think I forgot to do that last time, the feathering, so yeah, I must remember to do this time. Actually, I also should be on 122.8, shouldn't I? This is about sim, so no one can actually see those messages I sent out earlier. Much better. Let's go to the awesome passenger views again, because I just love this view. Like, again, I just love how realistic this is to sit in a passenger seat on a 228. Look out the window, down below at the field, you've got the passenger view. Just, I love it. If you can't tell yet, I love it. And I wish all aircraft had at least some sort of passenger cabin view to sit around them. There, before I even reach on the switches, can I? Come on, yeah, let's go for the sunwise, nothing too deadly for us in the flights wise. So you've got silence, turn off now, and exterior lights, that one. So actually, if I get that in view. Oh, it's telling me you can't reach that from here. Go on then, let's try passenger view 2. Come on, closer passenger. Can you reach into the cockpit and turn off the seatbelt sign? Oh, unfortunately not. Oh well, captain, time to see that sign now. And then if I go back into passenger view, that light should then be switched off. There you go. So, let's get your head back down again. Hang on, what am I doing there? Get your head back down again. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flights. It's just so nice. The shadows, the lighting, the shading. Just so nice, so different to normal FSX aircraft where it's just cockpit, aircraft, here you go. Not with Coronado. Coronado give you everything. The viewpoints, you name it. I think they actually they're making the Fokker 50 on it at the moment as well. If that releases, that might even be my next aircraft. I'll just stick with Coronado until we get to the major aircraft, because let me tell you, a Fokker 50 with proper interior and all that would be absolutely fantastic. Fantastic for the simulator. I remember Coronado used to get some slack for like not making the aircraft good enough, so like their flight models used to be a bit 50-50. Whilst they're graphically good, they just didn't feel like an actual aircraft, which is something that I think they've been trying to improve on recently, and in a way it's worked. They definitely have produced some magic. Yeah, the DO228's my favourite aircraft they've released so far. Like I said, I'm glad to actually have this now part of the series. You can see the graphical glitching is also kind of stops as well. So yeah, I'll try and figure that out for the next video. Right, so we're now flying at maximum speed. Are we also cruising? Yes we are, so I can now bring those back to cruise. And so we may even start descending soon anyway to Glasgow. So if we're going runway 5, that will be a right turn, is it? Yeah, right turn, align with the... Right, let's if we head to 120. Bring that over. 120. We will then accept that, so get off of heading. Sorry, get off navigation to heading, then go back to nav. And let's up the ILS as well for landing. So, briefing, we don't need that. 06 108.962. 108.9. Heading 62. 6 2. Start thinking about descending at some point as well, because this really isn't that far away. So if we descend to 2,000 feet, hang on, altitude select 2,000 feet at 1,000 feet per minute, and start lowering the throttle. Turbulence, bit shaking there. Let's turn off. Man, imagine this thing had realistic rain effects as well, kind of like getting Flight Sim World. This plane unfortunately doesn't have that, so unfortunately Coronado haven't done that for their aircraft, although it is possible. I know like the 737 Advanced cockpits, from the default one, that had a proper rain effects on the window. So yeah, it's possible, just they haven't done it. But it would have been fantastic if they did. Let me tell you that now. Yeah, a bit cloudy. EasyJet over there, black texture, because for some reason they just physically will not load their textures. There you go, another thing, just the, as I said last week, the active sky cloud effect, and just the massive window on this thing just lets you look down to the ground. Fantastic. About the camera positioning there, it looks good like it's for an action kind of thing, but a bit off-finish trying to look at the aircraft. Oh well, so back to the actual cockpit. Let's figure out how we're doing for landing. So we are now on top of the glide slope. The airport is over there somewhere. There it is. So if I make a right turn, bring the plane around. So if we head to 210, bring the plane around, then come into land on the glide slope ILS. ETA another 10 minutes, so we'll be there a bit early, I can already assume, but other than that, it's fine. So if we check the GPS, we come towards the end of the glide slope now, making another right turn. Side airspace, always will be. Descending, we are now at 2000, let's go 2,500 instead of 2,000. That'd be a bit nicer for the glide slope. Make a right turn to 330. And from 330 we come to land again. What's that? Is that? That's not smoke, is it? Or that tail coming off the aircraft. I have never seen that before. I don't think it's an effects producer or anything either. There's just a random. We're not leaking fuel or something. That would be a bit awkward. What's our fuel levels like? We're not leaking fuel. Fuel flow, oil. Yeah, we're fine. That's really odd. As I said, I've never seen that effect before. That's new to me. I don't like it at all. Hang on, I don't even know where the airport is right now, glide slope wise. Zoom out. Okay, I see it, don't worry. Right, make a right turn in a bit, get an intercept on that glide slope. Turn on the approach, and then the aircraft should land on its own. In a bit we'll start an intercept. Likewise, if that is a fuel leak, which I'm still thinking about, co-pilot would tell me something about that, so don't worry about it. Let's head to 030, see if that's enough for an intercept. If not, then we can work on another angle, a bit more direct. Let's go to approach, set that, nope, not actually, select that, and heading approach. Right turn. Okay, I've got a green arrow, that's the intercepts point. Alright, it's also set plane down as well to get flaps down. Alright, runway is now dead ahead. And landing shouldn't be any time soon. That's the ILS now actually involved, so flaps down, get it down. Really an ILS approach? Don't think so. Whoa! Thunder.
Got some turbulence up ahead. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Right, well, this one manually then landing. That was a direct hit from Thunder, wasn't it? Yep, it had started raining, of course. That was fun. Strong turbulence now as well. Right, it's just like a storm is starting now. This is going to be fun. Announce I'm landing on VATSIM, shouldn't I? DA 328, landing runway 06 at Edinburgh. Unfortunately, I don't know the ICAO code for here, so I'm just going to say I'm landing at Edinburgh. I think people, if they are landing here, will notice that. There are a few people at Edinburgh who noticed the Ryanair, the EasyJet, and I'm not sure about the MD-11 though. I'm also way too high, so I need to get this plane down. Bit of a steeper approach than I would have liked, but at the end of the day it's now land or nothing, because like I said, that was a really random bit of storm there. There you go, a little bit of thunder. It's also being quite close to the plane. Also good to see the nice weather we've had the last few weeks. Have really started to get on a downturn. To get blinded by the landing as well then. There are also no pappies on this runway. So I'm looking for pappies, which was to hopefully help me in my approach. There are none. Right, well, a bit of turbulence coming up to the end of the runway. Woo, woo! Oh no, there's a microbus in this runway. Oh boy, that was not fun. That was a microbus at the end of that runway. You could feel, you saw the plane raise. Fortunately though, it wasn't too major to cause a go around for me just yet, but right, stop the plane. And idle throttle. Right, what's the ITO code for this airport? I probably should let that in. There you go, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Then you get off the runway, do a tidy up, and then I'll report that there is a microburst or some sort of wind shear at the end of runway 06 at... Yeah, yes there is. Right. Must have just passed me then, but yeah, you can see by this there was some major wind shear here, and we were caught up on the tail of it. Let's do that now then. So, weather warning, wind shear and microburst at runway 06 and is it 25, the opposite end here? 24 and runway 24 at Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Oh right, I'm on 122.3 as well, so that's not even going to Unicom. 2.8. What does that think I'm on 3? Hang on, let me get off the runway finally. And let me rate that in, because wind shear is not exactly what you should be having at the end of this runway. And bear in mind this is a flight as well, people will be flying into here, so get off the runway. Stop the aircraft. Turn on the parking brake. Right, 128.3, 122, con 2. One two 7.8. So what was com 1 then? That is com 1. I don't know any other comms in this aircraft. Any positions of them at least. 127 points. If I were to do that, those aren't changing that, so there really is another.
Edinburgh airport information.
So what changes when I do that? Nothing, I don't think. Hang on, can you toggle between ATIS? I do apologise for this, guys.
Landing and departing. Short instructions.
If that's com 2, where is com 1? I don't even know, guys. Right, so if I don't find it now, I'm going to have to figure that out by next week.
Edinburgh airport information.
I swear it's that panel there. Com2 frequency swap. So if that's not... Yeah, that's nav 2 as well. Oh! It's up on the actual 122.8. So that's where it is. Aha! 122.8, right. Let me post my weather warning then again here. Right. I don't know on Unicom, actual Unicom, that there is a weather warning. Right, I did not know that before. I can't believe I missed that, which means last week I would have missed it as well, the Unicom. Oh, I'll taxi to the gate now. Taxi just to park, I guess. I'm a light aircraft. Anyone will do, the first one I see will do. So yeah, those on the right are gates. If there's any on the left hand side, I'll just park up the aircraft there and leave it. Hang on, that also now needs to change to taxi, yep. The flaps can also raise. So we're crossing on the runway. believe there's some parks to our left as well, so next left turn, bring the aircraft off. Just leave it there. So, small microburst at the end of the runway in Edinburgh. Unfortunately, that aircraft was too small for it to really be affected. Hang on, I just missed turn off there. I don't know anymore. Just leave the aircraft here instead then. Stick on idle throttle, and I'll just roll in. That'll do. Parking brake on. Does go down to 0 again. And engine cut off up here on the fire handles. Seatbelt sign come off. And open all doors. So, an exciting little flight that. Bit of drama in the end there. But hey, we got there in the end. I can turn off the lights, so that and that. Don't need to wait for the end of the passengers to deboard. We can do that from here. So end flight. See what we got. So it was a fuel tank. Incident report: the left tank sustained damage and was leaking fuel. Hang on, so yeah, made safe landing, scheduled airports, safe landing, problem occurred but he landed safely, nice job. Dangerous manoeuvres in flight, seatbelts unfastened, that was the, what's it, the lightning strike. But yes, that was a leaky fuel tank. So how much fuel did I have by the end of it? Hang on, was there a fuel used? Total fuel used, £796, 697 even. Right, okay. Right, so end of flights. Fleet income, negative 11k. Woo. We lost 8 quid in that flight. Insurance costs even. Airport taxes. So yeah, income negative 228 because of the fuel cost. The amount of fuel we lost from the leaking. Now went up to 11k. Ouch. Right, so that's 2 weeks in a row now. We're actually going to have to repair this aircraft. Company manager, aircraft maintenance, 98, oh boy, 50k. This aircraft's costing us money, nah, keep it, pay it all, keep a low insurance cost for now. But yeah, for something that I called the future of this company, it's really costing us a fair bit, wouldn't you agree? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this extra drama episode. Do like if you did, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.